If you want to build a massively successful tech startup, the standard playbook is simple. You raise millions in venture capital, sign a lease on a massive glass office, and hire an army of engineers to write the code. But recently, the tech industry hit a wall. Companies realized that adding hundreds of developers didn't actually speed up innovation. Instead, it created sluggish bureaucracies where simple updates took months of meetings to approve. Meanwhile, a creator platform called Stan took the exact opposite approach. They host over 60,000 entrepreneurs and have generated $250 million in revenue for their users. To reach a $1 billion valuation, the founders wrote a strict manifesto. They will scale their entire global infrastructure using a maximum of exactly 10 engineers. Serving a massive worldwide market with a skeleton crew sounds impossible. But by stripping away the safety net of endless hiring, they turned a severe constraint into an aggressive competitive advantage. When creators first sign up for the platform, they often ask for the ability to build highly customized landing pages. They want drag-and-drop website builders, flexible layouts, and infinite color palettes. The founders intentionally ignore these requests. Instead of building a complex design suite, they restrict users to a static, unmovable rich text editor. Their internal data showed that when users are given endless design options, they spend weeks tweaking layouts instead of launching. A single, strict pathway forces completion, ensuring the user actually gets their product live. To become a dominant authority in any space, you have to ruthlessly focus on one outcome. Think of James Clear's focus on building habits. You don't become memorable by offering everything. You become memorable by delivering one specific result better than anyone else. Software is just friction. Every minute a creator spends as a graphic designer is a minute they aren't selling. Stripping away those features ensures the user stays focused on the only thing that matters, generating income. Of course, a 10-person limit mathematically destroys a company if those 10 people are average developers. The tech industry loves the myth of the 10x engineer, usually picturing someone who types code 10 times faster or grinds through 100-hour work weeks in complete isolation. True elite talent actually comes from range. It requires a T-shaped skill profile. This means having absolute mastery in one core craft, like back-end architecture, combined with high competency across wide adjacent skills, like user interface design, security, and even copywriting. When one person understands both the code and the copy, they bypass the friction of cross-departmental scheduling. This allows a single hire to carry an idea from a whiteboard sketch to a live product in the time it usually takes a larger team just to approve a meeting. The ultimate metric for these hires is time to value. By carefully recruiting generalists who are also experts, a tiny team artificially generates the speed and output of a massive corporate department. The company applies a very different logic to their customer support department. While engineering is capped, they intentionally overstaff the team responsible for human interaction. Code possesses infinite leverage. A single line of software can instantly serve millions of users. Genuine human connection, however, resists automation completely. The deep personal devotion that creators like Emma Chamberlain inspire in their audiences doesn't come from an algorithm. It is forged exclusively through unscalable human empathy. Automating the technology with a skeleton crew frees up the capital to hyper-personalize the user experience. In a market flooded with AI support bots, having a real person solve a problem becomes a rare, tangible asset for the brand. We're trained to measure a company's success by the size of its payroll, but business growth and headcount growth are completely separate metrics. When teams multiply past a threshold, communication complexity causes total alignment breakdown. Departments silo, and nobody understands the core mission. A strict personnel limit acts as an automatic filter. With few hands, the team is prevented from building features that stray from the goal. True economic leverage comes from knowing exactly who you serve. It requires the discipline to look at thousands of external requests and refuse to build anything outside of your customer's immediate needs. Massive impact doesn't require a massive team. As the founders say, nothing is impossible, and your level of confidence defines your level of achievement.